Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday. It is May 5th. Hope you're well. Going to get started with the before market close video. We've got a lot of news out there today, and crypto markets were rattled by news that the SEC is going to be suing the world's biggest exchange, Binance. And this was kind of writing on the wall, right? We know that Binance had removed itself from the Canadian marketplace. So the fact that they did that may have provided a little bit of insight to the fact that, maybe there would have been some regulatory concerns as well here in Canada. We know that there was some regulatory issues with regards to Ontario, and they were not doing business in Ontario for the longest time, and now they're completely withdrawing from the Canadian marketplace. They do have Binance US, but essentially the SEC is going after Binance.com, the main company, and its founder CZ, and they're saying that I think there was about 13 charges. I read into it a little bit there, so they were saying that whales and certain people were able to trade on Binance.com even though there were guardrails in place, and Binance US was set up specifically for that purpose, but people were able to circumvent that and were still able to trade on Binance.com in large amounts of volume. So they're being sued, and then they're also alleging that a few different tokens were securities. They said Solana, Cardano, and Polygon Matic were securities. Interesting, though, they didn't mention XRP or XLM. So, and a lot of speculation now that they're bringing on a lawsuit. So John Deaton told us many months ago that this was a war on crypto, not just Ripple. And he said that many exchanges were likely going to be sued. And now we have Coinbase and then Binance, the world's biggest exchange. So we have two of the biggest exchanges in the world being sued by the SEC. So John Deaton was right over the hammer on that one. And he was spot on. So now this could be that final shakeout that we have before we see clarity. We know that Congress right now is working on the Securities Clarity Act, and that would be huge for the space if we can get some kind of clarity. I don't expect that to go through right away, but I do expect over the next couple of years we're probably going to get some clear, defined crypto regulation and guardrails set in place for when something is a security, when it morphs into a commodity. Usually all cryptos start out as a security, right? We all know this, even Bitcoin. And as we know, it's not the underlying asset that's the security. It's the way it's packaged and sold, and you can do that with anything, right? Beavers, you can do that with oranges, right? So, but jumping into the market here, I do want to bring up coin market cap actually real quick. So we are hovering around that $1 trillion mark. So wouldn't be surprised if we dipped around, maybe 900 billion, something like that as we scout a bottom. And as you can see, Binance token here is down considerably here on the 7-day, down almost 12%. We're now at 276, market cap at 43 billion. And we're getting very, very close to losing that spot here for USDC, and XRP trying to claim that 5th spot. So XRP has always been in the top 10, even under an SEC lawsuit, right? That's going on for 2.5 years, almost 3 years. So it shows the resilience there, but a lot of speculation that the fact that Binance is being sued and Coinbase, they're also in battle right now with Grayscale and their trust spot. They're trying to get a spot ETF conversion, and a lot of speculation that the SEC may be wrapping up, maybe doing a settlement. We could see a verdict soon in this case with Ripple versus SEC, because they wouldn't want to stretch themselves too thin. And a lot of the resources right now are being allocated to the fight against Ripple, right? And as we know, Ripple's going to be, by the time this is all said and done, would have paid about $200 million in fighting this ridiculous lawsuit. So we should see, like I said, XRP take that 5th spot. And as we know, in 2018, XRP did pass Ethereum in market cap. So we'll see what can happen here. But realistically, sky's the limit. But taking a look at the space here, we are cratering here. We're trying to see if we can bounce on the 15-minute time frame. Leading the way is XRP and XLM. And XLM already changed the 15-minute trend here with a low, high, higher, low, and higher high. And XRP on the verge of doing it as well here with the low, high, higher, low, and higher high. So we'll take a look at Bitcoin here on the daily time frame. So we did confirm a daily downtrend with the high, low, lower high, and lower low. And then if we zoom out to the weekly time frame here, we confirmed a weekly downtrend as well with a weekly lower high and lower low. So we have no support right now. We have EMA 26, which is at 25,446. After that, it's Geronimo. We have nothing nearby until 19,568. And then if we zoom out to the monthly time frame, that's the most important monthly support. As long as 19,568 hold, we're still in a monthly uptrend, so no major red flags whatsoever. We are losing the monthly EMAs as well. And like I said, we'll look for a monthly higher low. That'll be indicated by a weekly uptrend being confirmed. So once we confirm a weekly uptrend from here, we'll be confident that monthly consolidation is over and that it's set. And then we'll look for more continuation to the upside and an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross here on the monthly time frame. In terms of movers and shakers today, we have LBC, Code, and Ape leading the decline. And on the bull list, we have BTC shorts, sell, and BR. Take a quick peek at XRP as well. So XRP, not even starting monthly consolidation. We're actually bouncing on the monthly time frame. And then on the weekly time frame, we haven't even started weekly consolidation yet. And then on the daily time frame, we finally started daily consolidation. And we knew that we were more than likely going to see daily consolidation soon because we had no support all the way down to 44 cents here. So at this time, we're just back testing EMA 26. So it's looking pretty good. This was to be expected. And we'll be confident that the daily higher low is set once we confirm a 4-hour uptrend from here. And we would have touched out on 4-hour oversold as well on this news of Binance getting sued. With the S&P 500 not participating in this bearish activity today, like the crypto sector, we're actually breaking to a daily higher high today. And we'll take a look at what is really propping up SPY, but I would more than likely hazard a guess that it's probably tech. Didn't look, had a pretty busy day today. But we'll take a look here in a moment. But we did have the daily uptrend here with the low, high, higher, low, and higher high. So SPY key support is going to be 416.22. And then if you've been following along, as I've been saying, it's a weekly bull flag that's confirming, and we're targeting 439. So today we got as high as 429.46. So we're getting very, very close to that target being met. So right now we're only about 2.3% away. And then we've got a brand new month breaking to a monthly higher high. So it's looking pretty good. The dollar index, DXY, monthly inside bar, weekly time frame, weekly inside bar as well. And then daily time frame bouncing on the daily as well. So we're kind of seeing them move together here. And I think a lot of the DXY strength is coming from crypto. A lot of people safe havening into into the dollar, right? With all this uncertainty with regards to crypto. So I would say that's more than likely the reason why we're seeing that correlation not be inverse as it normally is. Gold 1962. So we are recovering here from the daily higher low, and we are possibly going to change the daily trend here with a higher low and higher high. But as I've been saying, the dollar, I've been expecting some weakness on the dollar, and then on gold. Gold is a weekly head and shoulders that was confirming, and it was targeting about low 1850s. And then the dollar, as I've been saying for a while now, we're looking at the monthly time frame and a potential for a monthly downtrend and bear flag to confirm. So key support is going to be 178, but no indication of that being broken anytime soon. So we'll take a look at the main watch list here. Individual names on the day today, we have CLOV, FTNT, and Fubo leading the bull list. And on the bear list, we have Coin, Riot, and INSG. So not surprising to see Coin and Riot blockchain names and exchange down, Coinbase double digits. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla confirming the monthly uptrend. So we have the low, high, higher, low, and higher high. We needed to break 217.65, and we did so. We got as high as 221.29. So now we just need to see that follow through to be confident in this monthly uptrend confirming. But we could easily bounce another 30-40% with no resistance up to 314.67 on the monthly time frame. And then Apple set a new all-time high last week. Actually, it would have been a new all-time high today as well. It's 184.95. So as I said, it's mostly big tech that's holding up the market today. And Amazon, nice daily uptrend here. We've got Microsoft breaking to a daily higher high. So yeah, as I said, it's mostly tech right now that is holding us up. Meta starting daily consolidation today. Google up 1.5% daily higher high. So as I said, a lot of the strength today in SPY is due to big tech. Canadian MJ. On the bear list, on the bull list, we have Fire and Flower, WIB, and BZAM, and on the bear list, we have DB, Hexo, and CGC. And then, as I think it was Patrick mentioned in the POW Group community, it is a daily bear flag at the moment. Pretty nasty one at that on Tilray. So So in order to confirm the daily bear flag, we need to lose the all-time low there at 163. We got as low as 164, so it's essentially a double bottom here at the moment. But we can take a measured move here. So we go from the high to the low, and then you move that out to the 0.382 fibs, so you get your measured move. So it's saying we could go as low as $1.24 on Tilray. But we need to lose 163 to confirm. In terms of USMJ, on the bull and bear list, we have CXXI, Acreage, and Bev leading the gains today. And on the bear side, we have BAM, Ian, and FIT. Just taking a look at MSOS. So MSOS starting daily consolidation today, losing the daily uptrend. And it's all about support there at 50, was it 503 was the low there? It's 505. So like I said, not a bad idea trying to play off $5 support here, or even getting a flush of $5 here on MSOS could be a potential bottom. And then you could set a tight stop, 474, 444, whatever you're looking to do with regards to risk. If you're looking for less risk, you want to use a tighter stop, obviously. If you're using a bit more capital, then maybe you want to take on a little less risk, right? So as I said, SPY, no major red flags whatsoever, and still expecting this weekly bull flag target to get met. We may be due for weekly consolidation, though. We haven't really consolidated on the weekly time frame since 403.78, so wouldn't be surprised if we did take a breather here, maybe go sideways this week, and then next week start weekly consolidation, then we resume our move higher. But we are due for some potential consolidation, and that would just be healthy. Anything over 403.78 would be a weekly higher low, so we got a ton of room. We could drop over 5%, almost 5.5%, still just be looking for a weekly higher low in a weekly uptrend. But obviously this Binance news, which many of us probably saw coming, and if you didn't, then that's the benefit of having a group as well, right? Being part of a community where many people can share ideas, and we can have multiple eyes on the market at the same time, and the more people we have, more eyes we have, the better, right? And this is something that I've been warning about. John Deaton was spot on, and this might not be the end of the lawsuits, right? And pretty soon, Ripple's going to come out as the shining star in this space, and I think that we are very closer than ever to seeing a verdict in Ripple versus SEC. And I think it's going to be favorable, more than likely going to be a split the baby approach. So we'll probably see a verdict where, Ripple gets a fine for early sales of XRP, and then we get, clarity for XRP not being deemed a security on secondary markets. And we get exchanges relisting, Ripple set to IPO, institutions, hedge funds will start to add XRP en masse, right? It's going to be an awesome time over the next couple of years, in my opinion, to be a Ripple investor or an XRP holder. And that's my goal right now. I mentioned in the POW Group private community that over the weekend that my goal right now is to become accredited and hit that accredited investor status. I'm close to about halfway there. And if I can get accredited, and then there's platforms like Link2 where you can buy private equity. They have Uphold on there as well. They have a bunch of different companies, Ledger's even on there. I know there's a lot of controversy with that, but Ripple. So you can buy private equity of Ripple, actual Ripple shares, private equity. That's a security, right? You actually get governing rights. If Ripple goes away, Ripple stock goes away as well, right? But XRP, the virtual decentralized digital currency, not to be confused with the centralized company, private company, Ripple, that actually has security shares, right? If Ripple goes away, their private shares go away, right? Ripple shares go away. If Ripple goes away, XRP continues to trade. So that in itself should be enough to know that XRP in itself, the asset, the underlying asset, is not the security. And that is my goal, to become accredited over the next, if I can do it in 2023, great. But ultimately, trying to get it done before 2025 or sometime in 2024, as we know that Ripple has already shed its plans of looking to IPO. So they're going to have an initial public offering. They're going to go public, probably on the NASDAQ, and they're expecting sometime within the next year or two. So that's my goal, is to become accredited, buy Ripple shares on Link2, and then get in before the IPO, right? Because as we know, when things IPO, that's generally where, big companies, angel investors and VCs, they get 10x, 20x, and then it IPOs, and then it craters, just like Coinbase, right? And it said that Ripple could be the biggest IPO in history, and I would tend to agree. And I think that Ripple's going to become the biggest financial company, not just financial company, but it's going to become the biggest company on the planet, in my opinion. But going to end it there. I may make this video public after the fact as well, as I know there's a lot of activity in the market today. So if I do make this public, make sure to smash the like. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you on the next video. It's Rod with Pal Group, and stay safe out there. Make sure to self-custody your assets as well, and just stay safe and continue to dollar cost average is what I'm going to be doing. I'm looking for crypto to potentially see a couple more legs down, and I'm really looking to add XRP one last time. So one more potential add of XRP to my bags, and then pretty much good after that. But I think we could dip as low as around 30 cents, and then that will be the final capitulative move before we get a massive potential new all-time high as well. So we'll see, but I'm excited for the future. So going into there, hope you have a great night. We'll talk to you again on the next video.